Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the new validator in Nylo.520. We've added a few different changes to how it works under the hood, so you can simplify validations like this. So if we take a look at this example, if we just copy this, and I'm going to use the init function to demonstrate this. So to validate in Nylo, all we need to do is pass in the rules like this. The first field is going to be what you want to validate against. So in our case, we're doing an email address. And the second parameter here, you can see it's in an array. And this is going to be the data that we're going to be validating against. And then we have our different rules here. So we could add multiple rules. We could say like a maximum of, say like 10 characters. And we could also add some more. You can find all the validation rules on Nylo.dev here, of the different ones. But in this case, let's just validate that it's a maximum of 15 characters and also an email. So let's build and run. And you can see that we get an error on the max, which you can see here because it's more than 15 characters. If we increase that to 20 and build and run, you can see we get looks good, and then we can continue in our code with whatever we need to do for the logic. So to show you how you can validate against more fields, I'm just going to create a new variable here. We'll just call it has agreed to terms, and we'll set that equal to true. And all we need to do is just add another one. So we can put terms and just like this, and you can see the first value is going to be what we're validating against. And then this value here isn't going to be required. It's going to be is true. And that will just tell Nylo to check if this value is true. So it's just a simple like if check to check if the value is equal to true. You can see we get looks good. If we fail on one of the validations, you'll see that we get an exception thrown here. And just by the way, if you're wondering how to disable the toast notification, what you can actually do is put show toast alert or show alert, and then that will disable the alert from showing. And then, for example, you could handle what happens using the on failure. For now, what we'll do is just print out the value, which you can see is this one. But yeah, that's more or less how you can use the validator. There's a lot of rules that you can use, so we can check if something's like a US phone number, a UK phone number, check if an age is older. And this is really powerful because it can use like a date time. So if I was to show you that one really quick. So in this example, I've just got a date of birth field here, and I've set that equal to this value. And we're just checking that the date is going to be younger than 18. So if we build and run, you can see that we get an exception thrown because obviously this date isn't younger. We can also use the is older. That's like another validation flag. You can see that we get looks good. And the great thing about this rule is it could be a string. So if we just set like a birthday equal to a string, so let's just use 1991, just use the exact same example, and you see that it's working exactly in the same way. So really powerful. So the last thing I'm going to show in this video is how you can use this is successful helper. It's really straightforward and easy. What it will do is just attempt to validate some rules and return a true or false if it's successful or not. So you can see in this example, we're just passing hello world in, and we're checking that it's uppercase, and also a maximum of 12 characters, and that will just return us with a true or false. So if we take this example, I'm just going to modify it a little bit and put this here. What we're doing in this example is just doing the hello world, but also the email as well. And if we build and run, you can see that we get an error here. It's not valid, and that's because the hello world is in uppercase. So if we set that equal to uppercase and build and run again, you can see that we get a success on the validation, and you can kind of use this on the fly if you ever need to just perform like a quick check on some data. Yeah, I hope you guys found this useful. You can check out the docs on validation here on Nylo.dev. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.